title. My cheating wife invited her ex-boyfriend and her abusive ex-husband on our family vacation. Then her mom said, "We'll just give your ticket to Mark." So I canceled everything, booked a one-way flight, and called my lawyer. Start. The moment I heard Amanda say his name at the dinner table, my pulse froze mid-beat. "Mark's always wanted to see the lake house," she said, smiling across the table at her mother. Mark, her ex-boyfriend. Her mother nodded, almost too eagerly. Then it settled. "We'll just give your ticket to Mark." The words hit me like glass in my throat. That's when I knew this vacation wasn't for us. It was for them. And in that silence, just before I pretended to laugh, I decided something. The vacation was still happening, just not the way they planned. Amanda and I had been married 6 years. 6 years of calm mornings, shared passwords, and the illusion of trust. She came from a family that valued appearances more than truth. Her mother ran the house like a stage production, everyone smiling even when the walls burned behind the curtains. When we met, Amanda was fragile. Her first husband had left her bruised, emotionally, physically. She'd told me she needed peace, a safe man, someone steady. And I was that man, or I tried to be. I believed that healing meant love, that if I gave her enough security, the ghosts of her past would stay buried. But ghosts don't stay dead when you feed them attention. The first time I saw Mark's name pop up on her phone, she said it was just closure. The second time, it was old memories. By the third, it was don't be controlling. And that was when I stopped confronting her and started watching. You can tell when someone's lying. It's not in their eyes, it's in the rhythm of their sentences, the slight delay between guilt and excuse. I noticed she'd started wearing perfume she hadn't used in years, staying late at yoga. And then, one night, I saw her phone light up on the counter. Mark's name again, this time with a heart. She didn't delete the messages, she wanted me to find them, I think. Some people cheat not for love, but for the thrill of betrayal. I read everything, every text, every plan, every secret call. And the part that gutted me wasn't the romance, it was the audacity. She told him he'd always been better than me. Told her ex-husband, Ethan, that maybe this time they'd all just get along. A week later, she planned a family vacation at the lake house, mine, paid for with my money, and casually mentioned that her mother would be inviting a few guests. That's when I began my own planning. I stopped reacting, stopped asking questions. Instead, I called my lawyer. I rewrote the ownership of the lake house quietly, transferring it to a trust in my sister's name. Froze the joint account. Changed the passwords. Then I canceled every booking in my name and refunded the charges to my private card. 2 days before departure, I booked a one-way flight to anywhere but there. I didn't need to be present for the collapse. I only needed to set the stage. Through my lawyer, I prepared divorce papers citing infidelity, with printed screenshots of Amanda's messages, timestamps, and proof of joint deception. Everything dated, everything legal. I even scheduled the email delivery to her, her mother, Mark, and her ex-husband at 7 a.m., the same moment their vacation would begin. And just to twist the knife, I called her mother that night. "About the trip," I said calmly, "I think you should give my ticket to Mark." She laughed, unaware of the trap beneath my tone. "Oh good, that'll make things easier." I smiled. "It will, for me especially." The morning of the flight, I drove Amanda to the airport myself. She was radiant, humming to herself, texting someone, probably him. When she kissed me goodbye, I didn't flinch. 10 minutes later, as they gathered at the gate, every phone lit up. My email, my evidence, my message. Subject line, "Enjoy the trip, it's all yours now." Inside, I'd attached the photos, messages, and a single paragraph. "Everything you tried to hide, I've already seen. The lake house isn't ours anymore. The accounts are closed. The cards are frozen. The lawyer will contact you about the divorce. Tell Mark and Ethan they can share the bill for this little reunion." By the time Amanda realized what happened, their tickets were canceled, their luggage was locked at check-in, and her mother's credit card had been declined. I watched from my phone's security camera feed, seeing her face turn from confusion to panic to horror. Mark stood speechless. Ethan, red with anger, turned on her. Her mother tried to call me. I declined, twice. That night, Amanda showed up at my house. Not crying, furious. She banged on the door, demanding to know what I'd done. I let her in, calmly, like I was welcoming a guest. "You humiliated me," she spat. "No," I said, "you did that yourself. I just turned on the lights." She tried to twist it, said I was vindictive, cruel, unloving. I just handed her the envelope, the divorce papers. "You wanted freedom," I said. "Now you have it, along with your lovers, your lies, and your family's silence." For a moment, I saw it in her eyes, the realization that she hadn't just lost me, she'd lost everything built on my name. It didn't take long for the story to spread. Her mother distanced herself. Mark blocked her. Ethan sent threats he couldn't afford to make. I didn't respond to any of it. Amanda tried to fight back legally, claiming emotional distress. But everything I'd done was documented, legal, precise. My lawyer called it a masterpiece of restraint. And maybe it was, because real revenge isn't chaos, it's clarity. It's the quiet moment when the liar realizes you were never blind, you were patient. I moved out of that city a month later, bought a small apartment near the coast. Sometimes I still catch myself reaching for my phone, expecting her message. But then I remember, she already said everything that needed to be said. The silence she left behind is my peace. And the last thing I told her before walking away still echoes in my mind. "You built your lies like a house of glass, Amanda. All I did was let the sun in."